Included in your ML100 is a manual including high quality drawings, support brackets for bent tubing, as well as an additional extension for smaller tubes, a key for the electrical cabinet, adjustment tools for the belts, and then leveling feet that go into pre-threaded holes in the bottom of the machine. Here we have the control panel for your ML100. First you have the emergency stop, simple reset to turn it to the right. We have a start button, a stop button, direction for the auto feed, speed controls for the abrasive belts, speed control for the auto feed system, an indicator light, and a handy place to put your included tools. This is where you power your new machine on. Here is where you use your included key to open or close the electrical cabinet. Here we have powered vents for the electrical cabinet and an hour meter for the machine.
To adjust the diameter of the material, first you're going to take the tension off the abrasive belt. Once that's done, snug it to hold while you're working. Come to the adjuster itself, loosen the bolt. You'll notice a scale to the left-hand side. That is a metric scale, millimeters. Slide that adjuster up and down until it matches the diameter of the material you're working with. Tighten the bolt when you're done. Now you just need to reapply the tension to the abrasive belt. Do not pull against the spring. The spring is all the tension you need. Tighten your bolt, and you're finished. To change the abrasive belt, release the tension from the tensioner, and the belt slides simply right off the back side. To reinstall, it is a reverse. Just center the belt onto your rollers. Reapply your tension, not pulling against the spring. Rotate the planetary to do the second belt the exact same. When changing belts or making adjustments to the diameter, remember to do both sides the exact same way, always. The standard configuration of the ML100 does include an automatic feeding unit. This is the front side you're looking at here. The rear would be identical and adjusted the same way. To adjust them is pretty simple. You want to insert the material into the auto feed unit. There is a V-groove to the rollers. Just center the material in the deep part. Use the handle to compress the rollers down until you have a nice firm grip on the material, and be sure and adjust the rear the same. That's it. The automatic feed units pivot out of the way for doing bent material. Just loosen the locking handle and simply swing the unit to the side. When you're working with bent material, you need to use the support tables. They're included with the machine. There is a scale on either side, and it relates to whether the groove in the support is facing up or down. There's just 2 bolts in the bottom of that. You're able to flip it at will. Typically with smaller diameters, you want to use the groove side facing up. Just adjust this to the appropriate diameter and lock in place. The standard ML100 will do bent material. To process that bent material, just lay it on your tool rest or your material support. Respecting the center bore of the machine, just process the material straight through, keeping in mind that even if you have complex or multiple bends, you can rotate the material as needed to clear the frame or any other obstacles to get the material through the machine. To avoid any damage or radiusing of the leading edge of your material, the machine includes a brake. To actuate the brake, all you need to do is step on the foot pedal. The foot pedal will cause the abrasives to slowly open in diameter a bit. That allows you to bring the leading edge of the material in. Once the leading edge is inside of those abrasive belts, you can release the foot pedal. The machine will close back down again and begin to sand the material as normal. To process straight material, you're going to start the cycle, select your feed direction, set your abrasive and your automatic feeding speeds. Again, using the foot pedal to respect the leading edge of your material, you're going to allow the automatic feed to pull the material through. It will feed through at a very consistent speed, and it doesn't matter whether the material is 3 feet long or 30 feet long. As long as it's adequately supported, the machine has no limitations on maximum length. Once the material comes through the machine and is free of the rear automatic feed unit, pretty much all you need to do is press the stop cycle button and you have finished material.